Hello there. I feel like it's been a minute because I think it has. Life been lifing. Christmas been Christmasing. I've been busy. I've been in it, in this energy, right alongside many of you. And I mean, I'm still feeling it, but we got work to do, don't we? So this is Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas Eve to everyone that does celebrate Christmas. Here we go. This is general. This will be for all signs. You got the clock tower, very first card. Tick, tock. It's a countdown. The clock tower talks about midnight hour and perfect timing. New Year's Eve, right? 3, 2, 1, midnight. Happy New Year. I mean, it could be New Year's, but I've channeled for a very long time, years. He comes at the midnight hour. The last second comes in, I don't want to say even clutch, because it's not that they come in clutch. They come in, wait, I'm coming. You know what I mean? It's sort of like they've almost basically been counted out. Something about, it's just, yeah, see, there's a new beginning starting. Lit match. Spark, creation, new beginning. So now for some of you, this is the new beginning, right? This countdown to the new beginning. 3, 2, 1, new job, new life, new relationship, right? Yeah, absolutely. There is some of you that will resonate with a person from the past or present that's been lingering. That hasn't come forward, hasn't made a move, whether you're completely unaware that they're into you, okay, because they show you they're not or whatever, I don't know. Or you know, and it's even worse, right, when you know and then they don't. There's something new starting. And it's like the countdown to something new. So it's like that excitement, right? Counting down to the new year, new beginnings. 3, 2, 1. So a lot of people are sitting in this energy space of anticipation, anxiety even, because you feel something new coming, but like you don't know what, because you can't see it. Do you know what I mean? This feels huge. Because it feels like it's a countdown to something unfucking believable. It's not just like, oh, it's just something small that's revealed. It feels huge. Like all the ancestors are gathering, you know, it's like all of the gods and the goddesses and the deities. It's like all of the archangels, you know, this is, they're all coming in. They're like, oh my God, it's gonna happen in any second. 3, 2, 1. There is this, gathering for this. There's a gathering. Pause. There was a pause. There was a start and then a pause, right? Spark, creation, new beginning, pause. There was a start and then a pause. Something started and someone took time, they pulled away. Could have been a dynamic of that. Forward, back, right? And I don't want to fucking see the comments of, oh my God, he's a fuck face. And then don't, why are you even thinking about them? We don't want to hear about it, right? This is for someone who is in something and the person has all of this intentions of being a better person, or they are high vibrational, but that doesn't mean we're not going through it. I myself consider myself to be quite high on the spectrum of healing and spirituality and vibration and frequency. I go through it too, because we're not perfect. It's no like, well, I'm at this level now and I'm perfect and I'm going to look down at the peasants. You shouldn't be fucking with toxic energy, yes, But there's a difference between someone who is toxic and doesn't have self-awareness, and you have the card right here, the mirror, self-awareness. Someone who doesn't have self-awareness, doesn't fucking care about being a better person. They don't give a shit about your feelings or anyone else's but their own. And there's a big difference between a person like that and a person who is just taking time to pause because they want to think about shit. And I'm so sick of hearing the bitter comments. This doesn't mean this makes this person a wimp or a coward. I take a pause sometimes when things start too, because I've still got a little bit of work left to do. That doesn't make me a wimp or a coward. It just means that I'm not perfect and that we're still going through some shit. And isn't this the point? New things come along and cross our path, and because they're new, we don't know how we're going to handle it because it's, what's the word again? New. Emotions. Oh, when I tell you we're all going through it. I mean, I needed these past days to just catch up after my trip and my in-person meet and greet. I needed this time to just, and Mercury's in retro. I felt like I was going a million miles a minute, but doing nothing. Like I was moving in, I was going fast, but at a slow-mo pace and I wasn't doing anything. That's what I felt like. Like no matter what I fucking did, I still looked around and was like, bro, it's a mess. Or, oh my God, I haven't even dented my workload. It's just Mercury been Mercurying in RX like a motherfucker. For me personally, and I don't know about you, every Mercury in retrograde is going to be different. Some were not affected at all. This particular one, I felt and I feel and I was in my emotions, in my feelings. I'm tired right now, extremely. And I'm not typically tired during full moons. I'm really exhausted and drained during new moons, not full. And the moon's gonna be full soon. So for those of you that have had this feeling, and it kind of ties into the pause card, right? Resting. Feeling so fucking tired. I'm tired. I just feels like I want to just sit and do nothing. I mean, it took me everything to wrap these motherfucking gifts. It really did, and it just, I still just kind of sat there like this. We're all exhausted. We're all exhausted. The red rose, love, romance, and the candle, hope. There's a possibility. There's still a possibility for somebody. It was never over. It's very Noah notebook. There's a possibility. I don't know what you want me to say about that, but there's a possibility that something is not over. Something that may have stopped or, yes, the Ace of fucking Cups. The Holy Grail of love. The one true love. Self-love first and foremost. If you don't know how to love yourself, you can't love nobody else. Period, point blank. And also, vice versa. You meet a person, they don't know what love is. They don't know how to treat themselves. They don't know how to treat their children or their family members. How the fuck are they going to love you? It starts with self. This is new love as well. Now, getting back to me not recording these past few days, I was busy, but again, I was just tired and in the dumps. And I don't talk about my personal issues often, and when I do open up, it's a big deal. I've tried to vent a little here and there with certain people or whatever, you know what I mean? And I just don't feel like I've been able to get it, to fully get it out. I don't know how to put that. You know how you tell somebody something, but you just feel like it's not hitting? Do you know what I mean? Or like you say something, it's like, there's always something else, or you're just like, we're all on our own journey. Fucking, this is the reality. So it's no biggie on that. But I just feel like, I think many of you can relate, because I've received messages about this, feeling just alone. Like, we try, but it just doesn't seem to, it's like no matter how much we try and lift the lid from the pot, it doesn't fully allow all of the steam to come out or something. It's weird. And I felt a little bit lighter after my last witch's brew last night. I did feel a little lighter, but after it was over, I felt the same way again, just a little bit lighter, but I still felt the same. And so it was like, I just don't know if it's just time that I need right now. Basically, it's like I'm going through another huge transformation, and it's nothing in particular. It's just life. It's Christmas. It's busyness. It's things. It's just, and sometimes there is no particular reason. It's an internal thing that we feel. You know what I mean? Internally, something is happening inside, and that we can't quite control. So no matter how much we want to be upbeat and energetic and happy, joy, and whatever, I feel so tired, like I would just want to sleep. And I just feel like I have no motivation, and I'm exhausted, and just, yeah, it's planetary and Mercury and Russia and all these things, but it's also internal. So for those of you that are feeling down in the dumps, too, me too. And that's the reason I share what I go through. Some things, right, that I share, because I want you to understand that you're not alone too. And when people will make comments on my channel that I talk about myself, it's my fucking channel. I will talk about me and any other motherfucking thing I want to on my channel. You sit there and you watch it free 99 and judge me everything I fucking do when you're watching something free. That is mind-blowing to me. That you take the time to write these comments. And it's not like you're checking me. Some people want to write a comment to think that you're going to check me. It's actually cringy when I read the comment. I'm like, oh, I get secondhand embarrassment when I read them. You know what I mean? Like, seriously, I'm not the kind of bitch that you're going to try and write a comment and make me feel some type of way. I'm an Aquarian with a Capricorn moon, honey. You got me all the way fucked up. I'm not even joking, too. So if you think you're going to try and check me in the comments, you aren't. I'm telling you, I'm telling you. 2017, I've been doing this. You can't. Who gonna check me, boo? You can't. What it will do is irritate the fuck out of me. And I will talk about it if it irritates the fuck out of me, okay? So, new love we got. Not everybody's gonna resonate with this right here, right? Because not everybody has released. Not everybody is in that same cycle as many other people are, where the new beginnings are coming. But how does new beginnings come? Because there's fucking endings. The end is just the beginning. So if you aren't letting things end, if you're not releasing and letting go, how do you expect new things to come? There's no room. The Fool. I feel it in my chest. I feel it in my chest. I feel it in my fucking chest. Because I know what's on the bottom of the deck. I saw it. Knight of Cups. The Fool and the Ace of Cups. What does that look like to you? Falling in fucking love. Remember your emotions card earlier? I think a lot of us feel this, and we talked about this last night in the Witch's Brew. I had a bit of an epiphany, and I really thought that was all the darkness that I was feeling. I was like, oh my God, it's like death. It's like another fucking transformation. It's like a metamorphosis. And we're going to constantly go through these throughout the time that we're here. It's going to get easier. Sometimes they're harder, because it's why we're here. Is to work on ourselves, right? For soul ascension. And I thought, oh my God, the epiphany is, oh my God, it's just our old self dying, and the single part of us dying because we're going to be having new partners coming, and oh my God, I'm going to be somebody's wife. And yes, that's part of it. But there's this other part of it too, that is just like the fear of being wrong. You know what I mean? Yes, it's fear of releasing control to allow it to be in someone else's hands. when you fall in love, I mean, right? Because you're going to be in a relationship with a person and really put your trust in them. But it's like, you ever have that feeling where you're just like, I don't want to move. I just don't want to do it. I'm tired. I'm lazy. I don't want to pack anything. I love it here. I do not want to fucking move. Even though the new house might be so, oh my God, like your dream house. Like, oh my God, it's like your dream house in your dream neighborhood, and it's a little bigger, and there's a jacuzzi, and there's a fucking pool, and it's the dream kitchen you've always wanted, and it's got big ass gorgeous windows, and your fucking bathtub's made out of clear quartz, and it's rose quartz, amethyst, I don't know. And like, you get it, right? You're just like, yeah, like that's my dream house for sure. Oh my God, yeah, but I just don't want to move. That's that feeling I get, where it's just like the new life is coming, and there's just this like dread. Hi, this is the best way I can describe it. And if you don't resonate with this, bye. Okay, I don't need those fucking comments. I'm not, seriously. It's just for those who resonate with it, it's general. For those of you that feel like this, right? It's like dread. Like, oh my God, it's the new life. Like, you know, and it's not that we're not grateful, but what it is, it's like the death of the caterpillar. Even though we're already butterflies, it's like evolving to the next type of a butterfly, right? But it's like moving house, where you're just like, I don't want to have to pack up and move, and it's new, and what if I don't like it there? And they're like, well, but it's like everything you've ever wanted, and you're just like, yeah, but how do I know that? I like this. I'm comfortable here in this neighborhood. I'm here. And they're like, no, but this is gonna be like your dream home. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. That's that fool, right? Trusting the unknown, leaning into the unknown. And with that Knight of Cups, there is somebody. I always feel like somebody's watching me. It could be a secret admirer. It could be. Pardon the fireworks. We're going to get closer to, you guys know in Hawaii we love fireworks. They pop fireworks on a random Tuesday in May. So coming close to New Year's Eve, you're going to hear it quite often. So just, if you hear that noise, it's what it is. If you've ever been to Hawaii New Year's Eve, you know what I'm talking about. There's nowhere in the world like it. Bitch, there ain't nothing like a damn Diet Coke. Well, I love red can Coca-Cola, but I do only treat myself to that when I'm flying on a plane, or like when I'm out to dinner or something, you know what I mean? Because it has so much sugar, it makes me so, it just does. Yes, we are avoiding the elephant in the room. See what happens? I don't want to talk about it and then they make me choke. There's an elephant in the room here. It feels like that. There's a big fucking pink elephant in the room. Is there a pink elephant in the room between you and a person? Is the whole world looking at you guys like... The whole world, the universe. Just you two fuckers standing there going, well... In denial, not wanting to budge. Remember earlier we had mirror, which was self-awareness at that moment, but the mirror card also says threshold. There's like this threshold, right, where like literally the fool just jumps. Somebody here took that pause, right, and they were like teetering on that line, kind of looking over like, I don't know if I want to jump. Someone's afraid to fall in love. They're afraid to feel. Not because they're a coward, because they're a wimp, but because they've probably been through a whole hell of a lot of shit in their fucking life. And I can relate. And they're probably super comfortable in their current life now. That's the countdown. It's shit or get off of the pot, yes. But also it's us too that needs to make a decision, isn't it? Our decision as feminines is to be open and receptive. That's what we do. That's how they can come in. We have to be open and receptive. We have to be in our feminine energy. So when we have to be in our masculine energy because a man don't know how to be a man and can't lead and ain't masculine for shit and is toxic and low vibrational, it's off balance, right? Because we're meant to be feminine. And so when you meet a masculine who can allow you to just be in your feminine, that you just feel like you trust, this is someone here that you're going to feel so fucking comfortable with. It's like you've known them forever. Maybe that's literal. Maybe you've literally known them forever. Three of Swords. I told you they've been through a hell of a lot. Don't judge a book by its cover. Have empathy. We've all been through hell. We've all been stabbed in the front and the back. We've all been betrayed. We've all been disappointed. And you know what? Sometimes it still fucking hurts. Sometimes we are hesitant to fucking open up to a new beginning. I don't know. I want to think about it a little bit. I want to run a little bit. I want to just sit in my house and do nothing for a little bit. I don't know if I want to go out. I don't want to go on a date. I don't know if I'm open to that. Yes, we feel open, but at the same time, we're hesitant. You know what I mean? We're hesitant. There's hesitancy here because someone in the past has been hurt so badly. There's still this part of them that is still hurt. Whether they've lost a loved one or they've been cheated on by a romantic partner, I don't know. But there's a part of them that's still in pain because of something that's happened to them. So it makes them just being totally vulnerable very difficult. And fuck, I can relate. Can't you on some level? I don't want a partner that can't be empathetic, that I have been through hell of a lot of shit. And they just go, well, too bad then. If you can't make a choice in this very split second, then too fucking bad. That would be awful. I would not want to be with a person like that. I'm not about to waste nobody's time because I don't like my time wasted because time is money, honey. I wouldn't waste nobody's time, but if I met a person, it was like the one, and I did feel I'm clamming up, I'm kind of scared, I'm nervous, I'm hesitant. I would hope to Christ they wouldn't just write me the fuck off because I'm going, yo, this is like the first time I'm in something healthy and fresh and beautiful and wonderful, and I'm getting a little triggered, and I'm trying to work through this, and I'm trying to alchemize, and if they just wrote me the fuck off, fuck them. I need someone that's going to be understanding and not understand if a person's low vibrational or wasting your fucking time or bullshitting you. No, you don't spend any time on that. But if they're not doing any of those things and they're just saying, I've never come across something like this, and I have been through hell and back, right? Six of Swords. They've been hurt. They've moved past that. They've come out of that. But there's still this part of them that just feels like scared that the possibility could happen, that it could happen again. That's all. That's it. And if you haven't met this person yet, that clock is ticking. Tick, tock. Something about time zones too. I don't know if you guys live in different time zones, but I saw the word, literally the word time zone in my head. I didn't see a clock. I didn't see it. I saw time zone. So something about time zones got to be relevant or something. I don't know. The fuck was that? 10 of Wands. Some sort of heavy burden. This person's got a lot that they're carrying. 2 of Wands. Feminine's waiting. The Empress. You know your worth. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. The Empress is goddess of war. It's not a wimp. She's goddess of war. But that is also a new abundant cycle, isn't it? Everything here screams new beginning, new beginning, new spark, new chapter. Pardon me, my language is because it's Mercury retro and not all of them affect me. And this one, I'm having real difficulty expressing what I'm thinking. And it happens some retrogrades. Bear fucking with me. I've been stumbling on my words for the past couple of days and not been able to say what I'm thinking. I mean, I went to a restaurant tonight to eat and I couldn't even speak my fucking order, literally. I knew what I wanted. I had it in my head. I just couldn't say it. It was like I just kept, but it's like fucking embarrassing, but it's what it is. So this Two of Wands energy, it's like she's waiting for some sort of message. You see the bird above. The bird is a messenger. There's some sort, not that you're waiting for a message, but I feel like there's some message that's about to come in and you might feel it before it does. You feel like they got something to say. Because they do. Let's go into this extended on my website to finish this up. Below this video, click the word more. It's going to show you all the info and links. Click that first one. It'll take you to my website, saltwaterhealstarot.com. You're going to go to the extended readings and go to special love / reading tabs. I have to talk about this. A lot of new people that are renting the extendeds are having extreme difficulty. I'll know when something's wrong with my video on my end because so many people will rent it and like I will get the flood of emails and I just know it's on your end because it's rare when this happens. When you purchase an extended reading from me, okay, you go back to my website, you log into my website with that information that you use to rent this video, right? It asks for all your info. When you do, you're gonna go to the video that you rented and you're gonna click on the motherfucker. It's gonna make it look like they want you to. You click on the motherfucker and it should play. Now, if it doesn't play, that could be your end. You might have to upgrade a fucking flash, this, that. I mean, I don't work in IT, honey. I don't work in technical support, honey. But what I know is that when the majority of people can watch it and only a handful can't, that is the only logical explanation is that it's something on your end. And bear in mind, this is Mercury in retrograde. So many people are having a lot of issues with their electronics, their internet. My TV was being weird, my phone. Okay, so don't panic. Try it again. If it still cannot go, I always tell you to email me, but I want to see a screenshot of what happens when you click on the video. Because sometimes people be trying to hound me about it when I didn't do nothing and ain't nothing wrong. And then I tell them, did you log in? Did you click on the video draw? No, I didn't click on it. Well, what the fuck is this? Can you at least please do your part before you tell me it's my fault? That's all I ask. All right, I'll see you in the extended. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions here on YouTube. I will be seeing you tomorrow on Christmas. Although some of you are going to be watching this and it's already Christmas because it's like 9-something in Hawaii. Merry Christmas Eve. Love you guys. Bye. See you in the extended.